Hello there and welcome. My lips are really pink. Hello there and welcome to today's video. I hope you're all having a very wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my first ever conspiracy video. Also quickly, if I look like I'm really sweaty, it's because I am. For some reason today it's decided to be summer and my aircon is too loud to put on when I'm filming. Also I'm wearing a jumper for some reason, I don't know why. Now in today's video I am going to be talking to you about a conspiracy. Now I'm not that much of a conspiracy kind of person, however this one really caught my attention and I thought it was kind of interesting, and also I haven't seen any other YouTubers do a video on it. I mean, well they probably have, I didn't look that hard, and also I don't know if someone else done the video on this, but I'm gonna do it today anyway. And also, this isn't like a conspiracy theory where it's just theory. Like, there's lots of facts in this one. Like, there's like things you can see in real life, and you could like it's real, okay? I mean, some of it's real. I mean, I don't know how much of it's real. First things first, if you are the Illuminati, I am simply just a boy trying to please his audience, okay? I'm not a threat to you. Actually, just scrap that. Illuminati, if you are watching, hit me up. I've got an email address down there. I will swap my soul for some more views. Thank you. Quickly, before we do start, it'd be amazing for you guys to leave your comments as we go along the story, because it'd be interesting to hear what you think of it, if you believe it, if you don't. So it'd be cool to have a little chat with all of you guys in the comments below, so make sure you're keeping up down there. Now, just first of all, scary music. Cool, thank you. Today, we are going to be talking about the Denver International Airport. Now, at first, that doesn't really sound that scary, so, I mean, like, the title's not that scary. However, in today's video, we are going to be looking at It's the Illuminati. Today, we're going to be talking about Denver's International Airport. In 1989, Denver Airport was commissioned to be built for $1.7 billion. The airport was finished in 1995, 2 years later than expected, and also costed around $4.8 billion, which is roughly $3.1 billion over what was planned. The airport was privately funded, and nobody really knows who by. However, there's a marker stone, which by the way we'll talk a little bit more about later in the video, that says it was commissioned by the New World Airport Commission. Yep, that's right. This is a New World Order conspiracy theory. I know you're excited. A lot of people looked into who the New World Airport Commission are, and they don't actually exist. However, we still don't know who the airport was funded. I mean, just from the straight up, no one knows who paid for this $4.8 billion airport that's one of the biggest in the world. So, cool. It's also worth noting that Denver already had a working airport that was perfectly fine before this, and they didn't need a new one, they just built one. For some reason. The thing that's really intriguing about this airport is the fact that there's 5 bunker-like buildings built beneath the airport. So online it says that these buildings were actually supposed to be above ground, however, they ended up being in the wrong place, so instead of demolishing them, they just sunk them into the ground. Which is already kind of weird, because why would you bury something instead of just demolish it unless you wanted to use it for something else? It's also worth noting that when interviewed, a lot of the airport staff didn't deny that these buildings exist, they just didn't really speak about them. So there's a lot of theories about what the buildings are used for and what is actually underneath the airport. However, the most common theory is that these bunkers are going to be used for the world's elite and the government to stay safe in an apocalypse, like a mass genocide, or biological warfare. Now, personally, that is quite an out there theory, and like, you know, I don't know if that's the place they would hide one of those things, but you know, maybe they're just hiding in plain sight. Maybe that's what they want us to think. So regardless to if you believe in conspiracy theories and stuff like this airport is definitely very weird, and I do want to list out some of the things that, you know, I was just confused, like why you'd have all this stuff at an airport. So if you were to ever visit Denver Airport, or you've visited there before, I'm sure you would have seen it. It's called the Mustang. Now, the Mustang is a massive sculpture of a blue horse with glowing red eyes. It's got horrible red veins coming through it. It looks like some sort of demon horse. Like, it's just not a pretty sight. It genuinely looks like it could kill you. And you know, if it did end up killing you, you wouldn't actually be the first person it's killed. Because when it was being built, the head actually fell off the statue and killed the artist by severing one of the arteries in his leg. But the weirdness doesn't stop there, because in one part of the airport, there's also a demon coming out a suitcase on the wall. You know, just your normal airport art. Normal stuff. So in the main terminal of the airport, you will come across a marker stone. Now, I spoke about the marker stone at the very start of the video very briefly, but I want to show you guys a picture of this marker stone that sits in the main terminal of the airport. So first things first for this, like in the right middle, you know, there's a massive masonry symbol. It's got the Freemasons symbol on it. So, you know, this airport was founded by people that were from the Freemasons, and that's kind of like, you know, there's a weird connections in there. So this is one of like the main pieces of evidence that ties in the genocide stuff with also the bunker and stuff. So basically on the mural it reads, "Time capsule beneath this stone contains messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in 2094. So this is basically a stone that is on top of a time capsule. So people have put stuff in there in 1994 for people in 100 years. Also, if they believe there was going to be a mass genocide or something like that in the future, then hiding it beneath a massive construction would be the perfect place to hide it. So finally, we come on to the murals inside the airport. Now, if you know about this conspiracy, you will know that these murals are just really weird. So, when you visit an airport and you come in, you expect the artwork to be kind of homely, maybe some families or, some airports or some planes or some people smiling. However, at Denver Airport, they have a massive Nazi soldier wearing a gas mask with an AK-47 in one hand, a sword in the other, killing a dove, which is the symbol of peace, with loads of women carrying their dead children around him. So this is the first mural that you see, and there's a sequence of murals that you can look at, and a lot of people believe that when you look at these in sequence, it kind of symbolizes the New World Order. So the first mural is this massive Nazi gas mask, biological warfare, killer machine, kind of representing a mass death. And the next mural you see is children crying over some dead people, dead animals, with a massive destruction going on behind them as if a war had just gone on. And the third one is symbolizing peace. I want to read one explanation of it that I found, and it was kind of weird. It's basically, when viewed in sequence, a massive genocide followed by the formation of a now less populated, harmonious new world, which is basically what the New World Order would be. Now, there's also an engraving on the floor in front of the mass genocide symbolization picture, which says AUAG, which in normal terms stand for silver and gold. However, this kind of comes into question when you find out one of the founders of the airport was also one of the people that discovered a deadly disease called Australian antigen, which is also described as AUAG. It's also rumoured that Australian antigen could be used as a potent in biological warfare. So the whole thing here, I am so half and half on what I do believe and I don't believe. I do really think that the airport definitely has something in there that's kind of not right. All of these New World Order stuff and the time capsule and then the Mustang in front of the airport, it all kind of is weird and it doesn't really make sense. So this is where it comes down to you guys, because I'm kind of half and half with this conspiracy. I don't know if I 100% believe in all of it. I don't know if there's bunkers underneath the airport. However, I think it's a really interesting theory, and it's definitely weird that there's 5 buildings that have just been buried underneath the airport, which are now just, storage rooms or whatever. But I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think this is real? Do you think parts of it are real? Do you think it's just a little bit weird? Let me know down in the comments below, and we can have a little group discussion on what we think. And it would also be amazing if you could let me know if you enjoyed this video. These conspiracy videos are a load of fun for me because it's kind of like telling stories, and I find that really fun. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, as it really does help me out. And also, there's going to be another video that you can click right here. It will be something that you'll enjoy, probably, hopefully. Maybe, who knows? But you should click on it and you can find out. Thank you very much. I'll see you very soon. Bye.